are doing it. So it's been 3 or 4 years since you've been to Brazil last time. How does it feel to be back?
Oh, great. It's a great place to come and work. You know, Rio's a great city. Brazil's a nice place, nice people, etc.
Nice people. Can you see nice people here?
Nice weather, you know. So, what's not to like?
Uh-huh. What has changed in your music over these years? Once you gotten older and had kids, did it affect your music?
I guess maybe it affects the way you approach music. I certainly don't do as much of it. I don't know whether it affects the actual music itself. I don't know. I'm too close to it to tell you. Really, you'd have to tell me. You know, I'm not. I don't know.
I think it has changed it a lot.
Yeah. Well,
do you still think Oasis is the best band, the rock and roll band around the world? Do you still think about it?
I don't really think of it in terms like that. I mean, you know, there's lots of great bands. You'd have to ask who decides those things anyway. We're the best rock and roll band in my world. You know, that's all that's all I'm bothered about. But there's lots of other good bands, I guess.
You have written in your blog, I think, that Oasis is passing through a bad moment. What did you mean about that?
Maybe we're a bit too long in the tooth for this tour. You know, it's been long time away from home.
This new album, The Audio Soul, got some outstanding comparisons with the Beatles' Revolver. I'd like to know first if you take as a compliment and if you really believe there are similarities between both albums.
Well, I take it as a compliment that anybody would compare us to the Beatles, and particularly those albums. Yeah. But I don't think it compares with the Beatles at all. You know, but if other people are allowed to say that, but I wouldn't say that. It's not for me to say, is it? I don't know what my music sounds like. I guess you would listen to my music in a completely different perspective than I would listen to it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You would maybe listen to it for pleasure, whereas it's work to me. So I maybe listen to it too much.
But I have also pleasure doing that.
Well, no, I know, but I mean, if we were to put on any Oasis CD, you would listen to it for what it is. I would maybe listen to it in a different way. Like with my eyes. Or something.
Okay. You claim to not care about critics, but especially in this case, The Audio Soul got some rave reviews and positive critics. Does it make you feel happy? Come on, man, bare soul here.
Not really. Well, in the same way that when our music gets criticised in a bad way, it doesn't make me feel bad. You know, it's just I don't care what people say, as long as when I come out of the studio, I've done my best. Then that's all that matters to me. Everybody's allowed their opinion. Everybody's allowed to say whether they like it or not. You know, I don't think everybody in the world should like my music. You know, and I don't think I should like everybody else's music. You know, it's all about opinions anyway, isn't it?
All right. Okay, each member of the band in this album had a contribution in it, writing at least one track on this new album. It means that you are more democratic or less inspired, maybe?
Not less inspired. Not on this album. I was more inspired on this album, but the rest of the band have been writing songs for the last 3 albums, which is over maybe nearly 10 years now. So it's not a new thing. It's just it seems that everybody seems to have focused on that side of it this time. But in the past I was a lot less inspired. But not now. I've got loads of songs. Too many, as a matter of fact.
Is it true that by the time you joined the band, I think you were in London working as a guitar technician?
I wasn't in London, but I was in Manchester.
In Manchester, when you went back there, you see your brother with a band. You agreed to join them under the condition to have the complete control.
Well, that's kind of the story that was put around. Not really. I'd never seen his band. My mother told me that he joined a band as a singer, which I found highly amusing, and he asked me to join, and I said, yeah, okay, but I didn't say, right, well, everybody must do as I say. It just so happened that I started to play them my songs, and my songs are better than anybody else's, so I just kept on writing. But yeah, it's not strictly true. Although it is kind of true, it's not strictly true.
All right. Talking about one of your best compositions, of your best songs, do you really have pleasure to play Wonderwall, or you do it only to please your fans and they ask for it?
We didn't play it for a long time. I didn't really play it with any kind of spirit for a long time. But now I really like it. You know.
Are you going to play it tonight?
Tonight, no.
No?
Of course we are. Yeah. We're playing it tonight.
There's a lot of people out there asking to listen to On the Wall.
Yeah, we'll play it tonight.
What about I'm the Walrus? Is it?
Yeah. We're playing I'm the Walrus. We're not going to go through the set list now, though, are we?
No problem.
Okay.
This tune is okay.
Okay, yeah.
You've been very critical with other band's fans.
Oh, really?
What about the Oasis fans?
What about them?
Do you think they're different?
I don't know. I don't know. The ones that I meet, they all seem completely normal to me. I don't think Oasis fans just like Oasis, you know what I mean? I'm sure there's one or two that even like REM. Is there? There must be one.
Yeah, but you think it's possible to like Oasis and Blur and
of course.
Verve and other British bands?
Yeah, I mean, I don't just like Oasis and the Beatles, you know. Yeah, no, they seem all right to me. Some of them, you know, there's like a cross section of ordinary people. Do you know what I mean? Some of them get very excited. Some of them are kind of pretty cool. You know, some of them are a little crazy. Some of them, you know, some of them are arseholes. Some of them are great. They're just normal people. Do you know what I mean? I don't really get to meet them a lot. You know, when I do meet them, they're always very respectful to me, and I sign autographs and do pictures if I can stomach it, and then we go our separate ways. You know?
Right. Charles the Prince shows up in the end of the video, falling down. Are you guys close to him?
No. No.
How did it happen?
I don't really get involved in the making of videos. That's not something I like. But our friend who's the video maker, he decided that it was a good idea, so we just let him get on with it.
And put Charles over there.
Put Charles the Prince on it. Yeah.
What are you listening to nowadays? Is there any new band that takes your attention that you
I like Kasabian.
Kasabian?
I like Newer than Kasabian. Yeah. There's a band from, I don't know where they're from, called the Detroit Social Club. I like those. I've only heard a couple of things. No, I don't really get a chance to listen to much new music. So
you're about to step on the stage here in Brazil once again, and I'd like to know if you prepare anything special, and what have you prepared to the Brazilian fans tonight?
Well, you know, I think we play 6 songs off our new album. And then we play lots of famous songs off all the other albums, so I think everybody will have a good night. There's something for everybody, I think.
All right.
We don't really prepare anything special for any different fans in any different country. We treat them all the same.
So that's it now.